Hi, and welcome to Inside CPS.
Hello, and welcome back to Inside CPS. I'm Jessica Perez, and I'll be your guide as we see what's been happening lately around the district. In this episode, we'll look at how the Posse Foundation brings support to CPS students from their classrooms to their college campus. We'll also hear about how our students are commemorating Black History Month. And we'll meet Wyatt Feely, a teacher whose creativity and character has kicked the art program at Mahalia Jackson Elementary into high gear. But first, let's meet a few of the actors from Barrel of Monkeys, an education nonprofit group that brings its stories from the imaginations of students to the main stage. Watch as their performance inspires a love of writing to one group of CPS students.
Lights, camera, action!
Barrel of Monkeys is an arts education theater company that goes into Chicago public schools and teaches 6-week creative writing workshops in 3rd through 5th grade.
What is this brand new character that we have never seen or heard of before at all? William, what do you think?
Queen Shuggy the Gummy Bear.
Queen Shuggy
Our goals
the
are
Gummy Bear.
to build literacy skills, build an enthusiasm for language arts, and build self-esteem.
When we share our stories, it seems like I'm actually expressing my feelings and I don't feel shy anymore.
So one of the things that we first do when we come into the classroom is we move the desks out of the way. We change kind of the physical landscape of the classroom, and we get all the students up on their feet right away. And we do a lot of games and warm-ups and group activities to sort of get students comfortable with each other, with us, with sharing their ideas before students do any writing on their own.
I don't want to be near to you.
Feel joyful that I'm glad that they're gonna stop class and have fun with us.
A lot of them say, yeah, I like Barrel of Monkeys when Barrel of Monkeys come into the classroom because all we do is have fun. Yet at the end of every day, when we get them to write, they're all focused, their eyes on their notebook, their hands just scribbling away.
I enjoy having the Barrel of Monkeys teachers every year because they bring excitement to the classroom, especially during writing. They promote writing in a fun way for my students, so even the most reluctant writers know that they have stories to share.
It kind of makes me like to write more. It feels like I'm a writer.
At least 2 characters. They could be 3 or 4, that's cool too. But these characters that we have never seen before,
At the end of the 6 weeks, our company of actors performs the students' writing and produces an original performance of sketches and songs based on the students' writing for the entire school community.
We go start the show, start the show.
There's some oil rigs over there, also not basketball. Lots of large hats. Where's the basketball? Fight with your words, not with your hands. At 21, he was working on a satellite. Shazam! Sometimes, as you all know, we got pictures and ask you to write a story about that picture. Well, Celeste from Ms. Janik's class created an epic tale of love.
Had no idea they were gonna like my story or anything like that. And I was really surprised, really shocked.
At the end of the day, I want the students to feel confident in their writing. I want them to know that writing isn't supposed to be hard, that writing isn't supposed to be only a school thing, that writing could help them really express themselves and they could find sanctuary in their writing and they could be confident in that their writing matters and that their writing could really change the world.
Really hard.
Thank you so much, friends.
Over 90 CPS students will be attending college next fall with full financial support, as well as something that is equally as valuable, the confidence that comes from having company. Watch and see how the Posse Foundation helped make this happen.
Congratulations to the Posse Foundation for 25 remarkable years. And most importantly for tonight, congratulations to Chicago's 2015 Posse Scholars.
Posse was founded in 1989 because of one student who said, I never would have dropped out of college if I had my posse with me. And that simple idea that if students have a posse, a group that will support them as they go off into this next adventure in college, they will do better, they will be successful, and they will become the leaders with the potential that they have.
For all of the seniors here, like your family and your friends, the entire Chicago Public Schools community is so very proud of you. As Posse Scholars, you've already distinguished yourselves in so many ways.
I was nominated by my college counselor, Ms. Edwards. She really pushed the idea on me around September, and she told me it was a great opportunity that I should definitely try to see if I could get the scholarship.
You are leaders in your school communities. You are dedicated to community service. You excel in the classroom. You work hard. Your persistence, your grit, your stick-to-itness, all let us know of your unwavering commitment to your education.
Posse Scholars, in one word, are leaders. We find them in all of Chicago public schools. They get nominated by their schools, by their communities, and once they're nominated, they go through a very rigorous selection process, and they are identified based on academic excellence, demonstrated leadership, ability to work well in a team, and to thrive by supporting others. They get 4-year full tuition scholarships from the institutions that they will be going to.
You are now positioned for success in college, career, and in life.
Let's give a big round of applause to the 2015 Posse Scholars.
The hallways are covered in color thanks to the artwork on display at Mahalia Jackson Elementary. In today's teacher feature, let's find out how Wyatt Feely's energy has brought every student an eagerness to express themselves through art.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could just frame this one.
Every night I go to bed, I'm thinking about art. I wake up, I'm thinking about art.
What I really want is shapes. Shapes, I want organic shapes, geometric shapes, lines.
When I came to Mahalia Jackson 2 years ago, there was actually no art program. It was non-existent. It was very important that we actually came in with visual arts. It meant a lot to our community, students, and administration to be in here implementing the arts.
Okay, so what I recommend is that if you pick one color, stick with that one color for a minute or two, okay?
The thing about art is it actually helps me calm down when I'm like mad. It gives me a chance to cool down.
Having a strong art program stimulates kids' creativity, and it allows them to express themselves and see successes. So they can see the world from a different perspective, because that's what art is, and then they could transform that perspective into their academics. We have seen growth across the board in our students, socially and emotionally, and also academically.
A lot of our students are visual learners, so when they are in the visual arts program, they can take what they've learned and they can bring it back to their classroom. Art levels the playing field, so even students with special needs can be successful.
Mr. Feely is a wonderful teacher. And he helps me a lot.
Today, our art program is a very comprehensive, robust program. Currently, during our school day, we are offering visual arts, percussion, world percussion, and dance. This year, I set a new goal to cover our school in murals. So you're gonna see large-scale artworks posted around the school. We're about halfway through the year right now, so the school is about halfway covered in murals.
The art around the school makes me feel good because then we can let other people and our parents see how creative we've been, and it lets us express what our school is about.
It is our walls in this school that allow me to display our work, and truth behold, I really do love the walls in the school. They allow us to display our creativity, and our walls are what brings the community in.
February marks Black History Month, and through its comprehensive curriculum, CPS honors the contributions of African American scholars, artists, and community leaders, not only during this time, but throughout the year. To tell us more about this curriculum, here's our Chief of Teaching and Learning, Annette Gurley.
Hello, I'm Annette Gurley, Chief of Teaching and Learning at Chicago Public Schools. February is African American History Month, and our students are celebrating through art, through service projects, and most importantly, through their schoolwork. CPS proudly maintains a world-class African and African American Studies curriculum for all of our students. This curriculum infuses not just social studies, but every subject, and is driven by the universal themes of culture, dignity, and identity. These themes explore not only African American heritage, but go to the very heart of our collective human experience. From the establishment of Jean-Baptiste Pointe-du-Sable's trading post in 1780 to the election of America's first Black president in 2008, African American history is forever linked to the history of our city and that of our city's children. I thank our teachers and principals for celebrating this fact in their classrooms and for allowing our children to learn lessons of resiliency, dignity, and justice, not just during the month of February, but throughout the year. Continue watching Inside CPS to see how Black History Month is being celebrated in our schools.
And now it's time to hear the latest happenings in CPS news. Parents should be sure to keep an eye out for their child's second quarter report card on Thursday, February 5th. And be sure to mark those calendars. Remember that in celebration of President's Day, CPS students will not be in class on Monday, February 16th. This day could be a great opportunity for high school seniors to fill out their free application for federal state aid. This form, which is also commonly referred to as a FAFSA, helps colleges determine how much financial aid they can offer their students. It is recommended that all seniors complete the FAFSA by February 28th. For help filling out this form and to access a complete guide to college scholarships, students should visit www.chooseyourfuture.org. And last but certainly not least, some exciting news has been released from the University of Chicago's Consortium on Chicago School Research. According to the findings of their most recent report, 93% of CPS students whose schools were closed in 2013 enrolled in higher performing schools the following year. That number equals out to nearly 12,000 children. Well, that is all for this edition of Inside CPS. I'm Jessica Perez, and I thank you for tuning into this latest episode. If there's a story that you would like to see featured on our show, send an email to spotlight@cps.edu. We look forward to hearing from you and hope you join us again next time.